Hey y'all, welcome back to Cowboy King Ranch JD YouTube channel. Yes, I just got my hair done just a little while ago, and now I'm here doing my YouTube live. Now, with that all being said, I am getting ready to go on a fishing trip tomorrow, and I got some stuff that I got to pack up and everything like that. And with the main YouTube video here, those of you that are watching this is going to watch me get everything ready for tomorrow. So that way I ain't got to do it. So um, within tomorrow morning. So it'll already be done and stuff like that. Now, um, starting out with, I got to get the fishing pole and all that other stuff. But I just had got my hair done today and tonight. The guy that actually did it, he goes to my church, and he was actually in such a big hurry that he actually had to, do some stuff. But with that being said, the YouTube live is actually here now. With that all being said, here uh, we're going fishing on a fishing trip tomorrow, and I got to get all my stuff packed so I ain't got to do it in the morning. So those of you that are actually watching will actually see me doing this and doing that. Um, but yeah, I got my hair done this afternoon, and the guy was in such a big hurry to be done, so he actually cut me in like three different areas, and and it very so happens to be in the back of the head. So if you see that, just don't be grossed out by it. But I got to go back here and get my snack bag and put some stuff in there for so that way I have it for tomorrow. Uh, missed a spot. Yeah, I know he missed a spot, so which was not on this side but the other side. So you could see where he had missed. It's in the far back, and yeah, so no big deal. My hair grows fast, so it's all good. So um, all right, so let's get this going here. As of right now, yeah, we're going on a big fishing trip and stuff like that, and it's gonna be, pretty amazing. Now, uh, Jeff, to be honest, I don't care what you say. Okay. So it's a very good fishing haircut, and that's amazing for tomorrow. Now I'm grabbing my bait caster here from Bass Pro Workshops. I got to put a bait on there here in a few. So that can go right here next to my desk, and I can grab it in the morning. Now I gotta find my tackle box. But let me get the wet naps here because I'm gonna need them. Oh, put them right there in the snack bag. Um, I need my tackle box, which is gonna be in the closet. Put my shoes in there before I trip over them. Uh, yeah, tackle box. I'm gonna show you quite a few things that I carry in my tackle box. Okay. One is a fillet knife because I like to fillet fish and eat them. Uh, Bass and all those, you name them. In the snack bag here, taking it in tomorrow. We'll go grocery store and get a bag of chips and whatever else. Oh yeah, let me just show you something right quick. I got a can of Viennas here that are going to go on the fishing trip as well, and I'll eat them and drink the juice. It's good for you, stuff like that. So I even drank the pickle juice too, right out of a jar. It's pretty good. See, all right. So first one I got here is the one that I like to use mainly. It's an artificial bait with already a hook in it, as you guys can see. And we use a lot of frozen baits and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure we're going to go get some tomorrow. Then what I also have is a frog top water. Okay, pretty amazing. And then I got some weights for some saltwater fishing. I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that as a fishing guy. Now I'm going to show you the worms. Well, this right here, this is just what you can put your pole in and, stuff like that. I might use it tomorrow. I don't know. Another thing is that I got some watermelon worms. My dad's favorite, Johnny Dog. Got another watermelon right there. Some good baits. And watermelon, some more watermelons. I got a lot of watermelons here. That's another watermelon. Watermelon worm. Another one. I got about 3 of these ones. I've been using a lot of these. Out there on water and stuff like that. And this is something it's a different brand. I don't know. Never heard of. Another brand I ain't never heard of. And then we got some of these. These are crabs or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, crabs or lobster. I'm probably going to use a little bit of these tomorrow. Maybe if I can figure out how to rig them up. But these are good too. So, this one is black, blue something. Black, blue something. I don't know. But these are good too for whatever you're fishing for. Whatever it may be. So, this one is just a Ziploc bag. I don't know what that one is. This one is watermelon. There's another. It's a lizard. It's a watermelon lizard. And then I got these white ones, and these are don't know the brand. And then the fillet knife is right here. Boom. So that's pretty nifty. And everything like that. And it's pretty nifty when you can go on fish and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and play some tunes here. Some good tunes for fishing for tomorrow. I was going to actually take Bluetooth speaker tomorrow and listen to some of my music, but I don't have any more data on my phone. I used it all up, so there goes that idea. So that one I already used. It can be right there and tossed. So with that being said, we're going to listen to some tunes here. Toby, or whatever his name is, not Toby, but yeah. And then these are the weights. Bass Pro Workshop, pretty nifty. And then I got some. I got a few fishing shirts that have my name on them as well. So it gets to where it's pretty nifty and stuff. But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love the fish, but I actually had to find time to do it. Do I want to start a different YouTube video with fishing? Yes. Now, these are the shirts that I'm going to wear tomorrow. Well, I'm only wearing one of them tomorrow, and it's probably going to be the long sleeve. So It's got the bass on it for bass fishing. Okay. And the name's right there. Jonathan. Okay. Same thing with this one. John fishing. Or yeah. So and then Jonathan right there. So pretty easy, pretty good stuff like that. So it's if you guys want to go, fish, catch a few fishing, that's good, and stuff like that. But like I said, I had to find time to go fish because being with a cowboy or being a cowboy, you really ain't got no time to fish unless you're like me and doing whatever it is you want to do. So with that being said, I'm gonna wear a fishing shirt with a bathing suit bottom. So there we go. With that all being said, let's play a tune with a guitar. Let's not. So, all right. So, with that all being said, here I got a lot of stuff here that I like to do and take care of. And cowboys, they like to fly fish, and they also like to do cane poles and stuff like that. This one is just a bait caster that the cowboy here, runs and uses and does a lot of. Okay, does my wife go fishing with me most of the time when she's not busy? But as of right now, it's gonna be me, Chris, and Emma tomorrow going fishing. So it's a blessing when we got people to go fishing with us and stuff like that. Oh, my phone's going off here. Oh my god. So it's amazing whenever you got things that you want to take care of and do for a living. Okay. Now, do I want to fish on the Lord's creation? Yes, it has to. Like I said last night on my YouTube live, it has to be on God's creation. So that's what we're doing. Oh, I also got to find me a hat for tomorrow, so I don't burn the back of my head. I ain't got nothing back there. Oh, let me see. I'll grab one for Emma as well. So, because we're both going fishing. Mine is this one right here. Emma's Emma's hat is right here. So, yeah. Going fishing, boys. Put them right there in the snack bag. I also need to find my sunglasses. Put my shades on so when I'm fishing, I ain't got no sun in my eyeballs. I'm acting a little goofy here, man. All right, there's my sunglasses. All right, boys. And yeah, we just love to go fishing, and talk about the haircut. So the haircut is a little different than what everybody else is thinking about. Now, when I said he cut me, he did. He cut me up behind my ear, which I think was this one. Yeah, it is this one. So there you go. And then back behind my head. So yeah, he cut me in the little bad spots here. So it ain't uh it ain't nothing. It wasn't really a big deal or anything. But he asked me if I was hurting. I said, really, I don't feel anything. I said, why? He said, well, I might have cut you. So which wasn't a big deal. It was an accident. It wasn't his fault. But still, don't be in a hurry when you're doing somebody's hair because yes, people are gonna, it's gonna hurt you, and it's not, all that when you have a haircut that you're trying to get and this, that, and the other. But yes, it does hurt. And but here's the thing, it also didn't hurt me. So and yeah, so yeah. So when I go fishing tomorrow, it's gonna be my mind's on God. There you go, what the song said. Because I'm fishing on God's creation, you know. So and plus it's peace and quiet when you fish. You know, you try to hope and yes that you're gonna catch something, but then at the same time, you know, it can be a little harder at times. And then Sunday about 8 o'clock, I'm gonna go live. So I just did this one video just because it's helpful to others that like to watch and stuff like that. But those of you that actually watch me tonight and want to fish, go right ahead. It's peaceful, it's quiet, it's very very calming. That's me. I like something that's very very calming to do. And plus, fishing is more up my alley than what it is when I do it with other people. So, and I love fishing with other people, but you know, it's not all that when you have people. But it's a blessing, and to have people that can go fishing with you is a blessing as well. But with that being said, I just wanted to show you this. This is my fishing pole that I like to use. It's a bait caster. All the little rods that you see in stores, like all the little Mickey Mouse ones, don't buy them. Okay, hang on one second. So when you have a fishing pole like this, it's a blessing to have it. It's a blessing to have a fishing pole and be able to use it when you're fishing. But Mickey Mouse equipment is not what you're wanting to have. It's definitely not one that you want to use on a daily fishing trip. But if you just have a youngin that it's the first time, then Mickey Mouse equipment is okay to use. But if you're a grown man like me and you're just ready to move up in the world and get you something a little bit bigger and longer, baitcaster is the best rod to actually go with. But at the same time, you definitely with a baitcaster, you don't want to hurt anybody. Now the the reel that actually came with this rod is in my dresser, but I switched it to this just until I know how to use the baitcaster type of reel. Because the first time, Johnny likes to say it like this, that the first time I cast it out there and reel it back in, it's going to look like a rat's nest. So, but let me show you what that come with. I got a couple of them, but one came with another rod, but this one it came with it because it says Bass Pro. So it's really, really nice and pretty. It came with it when I first got that pole, or this pole that you just seen me holding. So that's the bait caster rod, and he said that the minute that I casted this out, it was going to turn like a rat's nest inside of the pole or the caster. So it's like the reel. So I can see where he's coming from. If so he's going to show me one of these days how to use it because he's actually been um, a bass master and stuff like that longer than me. So he's going to show me how to use this. Now, the other one that came for a different rod, but I can use it for this one, um, is right here. So, and I kind of I don't like this handle than I do with this because this one, you actually have a grip right there and you can just do this. Okay. So These ones here are just a little bit wider and bigger. So, you can't, there's not much, but it's just the same exact thing as that, but it's different because this one's Bass Pro and this one came with that, Pacific rod or, I mean, pole. So it's like, this one just came to a different one from when I got it from church, the different rod. And I just took this one off because of the other one because when I tried to put it in that closet back there behind me, the whole rod was about big as this, okay, and it would not go in that closet because I'm going to show you. I'm going to open that door up, and you can see how much space I have in there, and then I'm going to get down and tell you what actually happened to that pole. So you can see that there's not much room because I have all them clothes and shoes and a tent and a cot. And then over on this side, I actually have some Christmas, stuff. And then up there's my Christmas tree. So there's not a whole lot of space in this closet. Okay. And not to mention this room is not even near as big because I got a fireplace right there. Now, don't take it for granted, but I tried because, like I said, the rod that I had from about this size, same thing, bait caster. That's why this is in my hand. And I tried. I come home from the church because they had this, thing. And Jackie, I called Jackie. I said, "I'm ready to come home." We had a men and boys supper or something, and they had a giveaway. And so I called Jackie. I said, "I'm ready to come home." Johnny comes outside. Look at what I got. I got me a nice pole. Next thing you know, I bring it in, showed Dad, and I showed everybody. Next thing you know, after I showed everybody, including Jim, I tried to shove it into the closet so I could store it. That darn thing snapped on me. It wasn't very sturdy like this one is. This one's a 70. That the other one that actually, and then I just took this reel off the other one, threw the other one out because it snapped in pieces. Now, would I ever put another fishing pole in a closet anymore? No, because it didn't last me very long. That darn thing snapped on me, man. Don't you ever try to stick a darn fishing pole in a darn closet to make sure it fit so you could store it because that didn't work out for me. It very, very didn't. Okay. So, and then, of course, they also gave me, I won this a few years ago at the church, and this is a whole nother rod. Okay. Or another reel, and it's a Zippo. Okay. You ever heard of a Zippo? Well, now you have. So yeah, it's called don't ever stick a fishing pole in a darn closet when you know it won't fit because it'll snap on you. So, and that darn thing snapped on me. So my heart was broke after that thing snapped on me. My heart was broken. Jackie's like, what happened? I'm like, my fishing pole snapped. I tried to stick it in the darn closet. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, it was a whole ordeal there. So the whole fishing pole snapped and everything ached, and this, that, the other thing, and this, that, and the other thing, you know. But it's a whole ordeal. Now, y'all want to check something out? I got something from NASCAR. Well, it was actually from a customer that I had, and I actually did her yard today. And a long time ago, she gave me a NASCAR Cup koozie, and I'm finally using it. So, yeah, that I got that and a few other things here. I even got a few other things too. With that, it was a little coin or something to go with that, and yeah, it was a really good koozie there. So stuff like that. No, yeah, I also need to pack some sunscreen. Where's my sunscreen? Oh goodness, where's my sun? Oh, right here. All right. So the sunscreen that I would like to use is CVS something 100 something. So there you go. Excuse me. Now there's that. And it's gonna go right in here into the snack bag. When I get the chips and stuff, it'll go right there in that bag. So, uh, Yeah, so it's all good when you know what you're doing within your whole ordeal, your whole 9 yards, within everything. You're good. Now, I don't advise this to anybody, but if you know that you're doing something and stuff like that, go ahead and be ready. So you ain't gotta be getting dressed when you first wake up. You're already like that. So here in the next 15, 20 minutes, I'm gonna be getting ready to go fish. Uh so it's all good, especially when you know what you're gonna be doing. So in between 9 and 10, we're going to pick up Emmer, and we're gonna go and fish. And the name of the place, I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's a whole ordeal and a whole 9 yards. And if those of you like to fish, then it's a blessing to have you guys on the channel. If you're new to the channel, like always, like and subscribe and share, friends and family, or to friends and family. So, and there's a lot to be thankful for, and and especially when Valentine's comes around, it's much about love and showing love to friends and family and stuff. And yes, last night was probably the best video I probably ever did, because I was preaching the sermon. So I was preaching the Lord, and I was preaching this, I was preaching that, and I was grateful for it. I was ready for bed the night after I got all that stuff off my heart. I was ready for bed. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, y'all. I was ready for bed. Now it's a sermon, You gotta do what you gotta do. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. You guys have a great week and a great. Well, I'll be on here again Sunday, right at like 8:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere around that, on a Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. So, uh, those of you actually watch, it's a blessing to have you guys on. And I'm gonna go call my sister. I'm gonna add her to the call with Christopher your age, and and then I'm probably gonna talk to them for a little bit and go to bed. I'm gonna put on some swim trunks and my fishing shirt and go to bed, so that way in the morning I ain't got to uh, get up in the morning and be ready. So I'm already like that. So, all right, y'all have a good one. Peace.